Today, we are talking about getting everything out of your head, releasing the mental clutter so that you can have peace. And if you're like me and you feel like you have 1,000 thoughts going through your head every single minute, this is going to be the perfect live for you. And that is exactly what I created for. Welcome to the club. My name is Anna Stewart. I'm a confidence coach for goal-oriented women who are recovering people pleasers. I coach them and teach them how to put their desires first and stop being held back and held hostage by the needs and wants and opinions of others. You find freedom and peace to live your life intentionally as you see fit and pursue the dreams that you have for yourself, or pursue the rest that you need for yourself. Get rid of all the burnout and all the overextension that you may be doing and trying to be everything to everyone. So right now I am welcoming people into one-on-one coaching with me in the Confidence Club. It's the Heart-Centered Woman Confidence Club. You can book a very free clarity call at the link in my bio. And that call is to get to the bottom of what's holding you back, create some clarity around that and how to move forward, and see if the Heart-Centered Woman Coaching Club is a good fit for you. So anyway, let's get to the topic. So this is something that I deal with regularly. And so this is my process for really trying to calm myself and to be present in the moment, because wherever you physically are right now, sometimes our minds are in a completely different place. And so this is going to help you bring your mind into the physical presence of where you are now. So the first thing I say to myself when I have all of these thoughts going on in my head is I say, do I need to worry about this right now? Is this really a pressing issue right now? And if you're like me and you're always worried about the future and you're thinking like 10 steps ahead, this is going to be really helpful when those thoughts come up. You're going to retrain and teach your brain to come back in the moment. And so by saying to yourself, hold on, is this something I need to worry about right now? And then you're going to say, no. Hi, Joy Love Being. Nice to have you here. And so you're going to ask yourself, is this something that I really need to focus on right now? And if the answer is no, you're going to retrain your brain to stop obsessing over that. And one of the things we're going to do is to triage. I'm going to teach you the 4 Ds in just a second. And so it's just really important to think, do I need to worry about this right now? Do I have to worry about this right now? And if the answer is no, we're going to calmly let those go and have trust and have faith that we will take care of them when the time comes. Again, wherever you are physically, be mentally there. Be in the moment right now. What is it that you actually need to focus on and take care of right now in this moment? The second thing in releasing kind of this mental clutter is getting rid of thinking about everything that you're missing out on. Another problem that we have is we have this FOMO of, oh, my friends are getting together. Oh, this event is happening. Oh, all these things are going on. And I feel like I need to go, do. Hi, Coach Ketty. Nice to see you. And so you have all these things going on and you feel like you have to be present at every single thing. And you have this pressure of I'm missing out. I need to be here for this person. I need here to be there for that person. And the fact of the matter is you don't. What my mom taught me a really long time ago when I was raising my daughter, and I felt like I wasn't present enough with her because we had everything going on. I was in college. I was a young parent. I was working 2 jobs. I was going to college, and she had dance and all these other kind of things. And I just felt like we were ships passing in the night, and I felt like I wasn't present enough with her. My mother taught me to really focus on quality over quantity. So when you're thinking about your friendships and you're thinking about the relationships that you want to maintain and keep, I really want you to focus on, instead of trying to be at every single event with every single person and everything they have going on, think about quality over quantity. When you are with your friends, be there in the moment, show up and be fully present. And when you're not there, trust that it's going to be okay. Trust that because when you show up, you are fully there. That is providing the value to keep that relationship going so that you don't feel the need to have to be at every single thing. The third way we're going to try to get rid of this mental clutter and create more peace in our life is letting go of the need to make everybody happy. As recovering people pleasers, this kind of goes into the second thing, but um, it's going to help you with the second tip that I gave. As recovering people pleasers, sometimes we take on the responsibility of other people's happiness. We get worried about letting them down. We don't want to seem like we're not a good friend or a good spouse or whatever. And the fact of the matter is people's responsibility or people's happiness are their own responsibility. You are only responsible for your happiness. You are not responsible for the happiness of other people. And you have to recognize your capacity and make peace with the fact that you can't be everything to everyone all the time. And that is what is causing you to have this mental clutter is you not only have all of your to-dos on your mind, but you also have all the things that are going on your mind. And then you also have all the pressure to be everything to everyone and show up for everyone and do everything for everyone. And it's just too much. So just breathe, have some self talk, take a moment when your brain and your mind is going crazy and it's all over the place. Take a minute to take a step back, practice some stillness, breathe and calm in the moment, and remind yourself I don't have to do everything. This isn't a pressure, a priority right now. And I can be okay in letting people down and they will not die. They will actually adjust their expectations. And you will find that happening. The people who love you and really want to be in your life, when they see that, okay, Anna doesn't have the capacity to be at everything, I'm going to adjust my expectations and not expect her to be available at my women call. And they will figure it out and they will stand on their own 2 feet and they will be a-okay without you. And what I really want you to realize is you are making everything a priority, and that is why nothing is a priority. You are making everything a priority, and that is why nothing is a priority. That is the most important thing. So, the way you're going to kind of triage things, and you can Google this or I can coach you through this, but it's called the 4Ds. Again, when we have our brain going crazy and things are just all over the place, we're thinking about all the things we have to do, all the commitments we have, all the relationships. We're going to take a step back. We're going to breathe. We're going to do some positive self-talk. We're going to recognize our capacity. And then we are going to triage with the 4Ds. And if you haven't heard of the 4Ds, like I said, you can Google it. Literally just type in the 4Ds. And the 4Ds stand for do, defer, delegate, and delete or drop. Delete or drop, whichever one you want to say. So do obviously is pretty self-explanatory. So when you're thinking about all the things in your head, all the things you got to do, everything that's going on, you're going to figure out when does this need to be done? When do I actually need to focus on this? Again, if you're someone like me who's always living like 20 years in the future, I don't actually need to worry about these things that are not happening right now. So I'm going to focus on what I actually have to do in this moment. And you can actually do squares with these if you want to, but I kind of just do a list. So I do a list and I say, okay, what actually needs to be done right now? Then defer. Defer is the big part. This is like the best part for me because again, why am I thinking about things that are like 5 years away? So the defer is going to actually help you when you make a plan for when you're going to deal with this. It helps you get it out of your head. Like this is really helpful for me when I think about, I don't want to forget about the things I need to do. When I write them down and schedule them and put them in my planner of when I will address them, that helps me take off some of the stress in the moment. So defer is a really big one for me. Delegate is probably going to be a really big thing for a lot of recovering people pleasers who are doing too much. This is really good for like house care stuff. Your kids can do the laundry. Your kids can do the dishes. Your kids can sweep them up. Your kids can clean the bathroom. You do not need to be doing everything. So delegate is a really big thing for recovering people pleasers who are doing way too much. I've gotten a little bit better on delegate. I'm like, what can I delegate out? I don't want to do nothing. I want to delegate everything out, all of my responsibilities. And then delete, again, is, kind of self-explanatory. So those are the things that are in your head, like that are swirling around all these to-do lists. Really figure out, is this actually even important? Does this actually matter to me? Like when you're deciding on what you're going to delete, you really want to think about your values, how you want to show up, the person that you want to be, and what is actually really important to you. Because I'm going to guess that probably some of that stuff that is going around in your head and on your to-do list and all this mental clutter you have, like it probably isn't even yours. It probably is something that someone else wants from you that you don't even really feel connected to. Like it isn't actually something you want to do or be a part of. Like it might be like some obligation of like some school event that you feel like you have to go to, or some friend event that you feel like you have to go to because you don't want to hurt someone's feelings and you don't want to let someone down. Again, we're recognizing that we are not responsible for other people's happiness, and it is okay to let people down. We can still be kind and good people by saying like, I just don't have the capacity for this. So that delete is going to be a really big thing too. And you really have to get honest with yourself and really consider, what do I really need to let go of, and be brave enough to be honest about that. Okay. So that's kind of what I have for you. And when you are clearing this mental clutter and gaining peace, really ask yourself what really matters. Because when you make everything a priority, nothing can be a priority. Let go, make peace. You do not have to do everything. Let it go. The world will not end. The sky will not fall. I know you feel like you have to do it all. You've got all this weight on your shoulders, but I promise you don't. You can let it go. You can breathe. You can relax. You can do that by recognizing you're not responsible for other people's happiness. You can let go of the FOMO by recognizing it's about quality over quantity, and recognizing what actually matters right now and using the 4Ds to triage things that actually don't matter in this moment. Again, if you are in need of confidence coaching, if you want more of what I've talked about now, I am currently accepting clients on a one-on-one basis. You can click the link in my bio for a free clarity call in which we will talk about whether or not the Heart-Centered Woman program is a good fit for you, and also to get some clarity around what's holding you back and how you can move forward. Again, that's at the link in my bio. Thank you so much for being here. I will be live again tomorrow. If you have questions, if you have comments, please let me know. I love communicating with people. I love to be talking in the DMs and in the comments. So I'm here. Love you. Take care. Bye.